Hello travels out there, today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Friday. I hope you all had a lovely week and that you're having a lovely evening. Today has been so manic, sorry if my hair's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. Having a bit of a bad hair day, I'm getting it cut on Monday so I cannot wait for that. I was up in the night last night and it felt really crap. I ended up oversleeping because nobody woke me up. My mum was going to wake me up because my alarm clock, she was going to drop me to workplace, but then she thought my older brother was, but then my older brother thought that my mum was taking me, and then my alarm clock didn't go off anyway, so I didn't get up till about 11ish, and I start work placement at 10 and finish at 2 o'clock, so of course by the time I woke up it was like 11:50 something, so there would have been no point of me going in because I'd only have done 2 hours. And so we called up and they were like, don't worry, come in next Wednesday, it's fine because I do Wednesday to Friday. And they were just a bit worried because I'm never off and I'm always in. So it was just really frustrating that ended up oversleeping. And so yeah, I was a bit annoyed about that. And then my older brother was winding me about that and being a bit of a pest. And then my dad got back from work, he went off to bed and I went onto my Facebook and Instagram and I got back into my normal clothes as I got changed and I was rushing around trying to get to work placement, and then I had some jam toast to company for my breakfast, tidied my office out as my office was in a bit of a mess, threw the tennis ball for my dog Harvey, and then me, my mum and my older brother watched a bit of TV, listened to some songs off YouTube, and I went and drew, worked in the structure of my book and some new songs, and played with my main Bluetooth doll, and got my Bluetooth doll ready for me to sort out later on. And I did a bit of Bluetooth doll photography and also tidied my dolls and dolls up for my room playing my dog show. And I watched some vlogs and some vines and some funny dog videos and looked at some adorable Dalmatian photos. Love Dalmatians. Dalmatians are one of my favourite dogs of all kind. I knew as well. I'm gonna go in Harvey. There you go. That's my dog Haas, boxer collie. He just loves to play all the time. I'm just out in the little covered area in the back of my back garden at the moment. Looking a bit gloomy at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't rain. But I'm under cover, so that's good. And yeah, it's been a lovely day, lovely weather, and I listened to a bit of Connery, watched her Cardi Show tour, which is one of my favourite tours that she's done. The costumes, the performances were just amazing, and I watched some Supernatural, Doctor Who, Stranger Things, and some other sci-fi stuff. And I've been watching season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. I am hooked, absolutely love it. Took me a while to get around to watching it because I just have so many shows that I'm watching at the moment, and so I finally got on to watch that, and I'm on episode 5 already, going on to episode 6 later on. And I also watched some episodes of Will and Grace, Golden Girls, Den Ladies, and Vicar Dibley, and some other comedy stuff, as I absolutely love comedy shows. I love a good laugh, and I watched some Glee episodes, and some Next Step episodes, and some other musical and dance shows, and watched some musical stuff like Cats, Phantom Opera, Moulin Rouge, and some other musical stuff. I watched Toy Story 3. The ending always breaks my heart. And I also did some colouring pages and some arts and crafts and some fashion designing. And I'm working on some new illustrations. And I showed my mum. And then my dad got up and he was sorting stuff out in the garden. And for my lunch, I had a little salad kind of thing with a bit of chicken and stuff. And for my pudding, I had the last of a bit of trifle and watched those Home Alone Neighbours. My dad got ready and went off back to work, and I watched BBC Doctors, Hobby, Casualty, and some other period drama stuff, and some medical drama stuff, and watched Downton Abbey, Five Legends Zombies, and some other period drama stuff, and medical drama stuff, and some sci-fi and horror and fantasy stuff. And I watched the first Maze Runner film, and watched Spaceballs, and one of the Star Wars films, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter films, and watched the It Clown, and played with some Play-Doh and some Lego and Playmobil, did some puzzles and word searches, and played some cards and board games, and played on Mario Kart on DS. And I watched some talk show stuff like Lorraine, Lisa Win this morning, and Alan's show, and also watched some cooking show stuff like British Bake Off, Cupcake Wars, Cake Boss, and some other stuff like that, making me crave cake, and had a bit of cake that we had left over from my grandma's birthday party the other day, and then I watched some classic Disney and Nickelodeon shows like the Lizzie McGuire show and That's a Raven and some other stuff like that, and watched a Tom and Jerry movie and some Scooby Doo DVDs and shows, and watched the Gem and the Holograms animated series. Don't like the live action film that they did back in 2015 or 16, but I do like the animated series. I'd love to get some Joe and hologram dolls, but they're so expensive, and I looked at some dolls and dust off eBay and also Swiss and watched some dollhouse tour videos and some doll collection videos and watched some doll tutorial stuff and doll craft videos, watched some doll dolls that some people had created, and also I watched some old episodes of Waterloo Road, Skins, Green Chill and some other old soap stuff, and watched Henry Neighbours, Corey EastEnders, Emmerdale Holics and some other soap stuff, and I watched some horror films and some short films and web series stuff, and I also tidied my dogs and dogs up and maybe playing my dog with the show and watched the last episode of The One Away season 1. It's such a great show, absolutely love it, can't wait for them to do a season 2, and watch some episodes of Shadowhunters. Can't believe that they're finishing Shadowhunters soon. Hashtag save Shadowhunters. Come on guys, we need to keep this show going. It's only done 2 series and I absolutely love it. It's such a great show. Love Malik, hashtag Malik. And I watched some Wobber and Malik stuff. Apparently Lachlan is going to bunk off Wobber on Wobbon's second wedding, which is ridiculous, and they cannot make this happen. It says it in a Radio Times article, but it has a question mark by it, so it's like a question, so it's not like it's set in stone or anything. I don't think they'll do anything like that. Lachlan might hurt him or something like that, but I don't think they'd kill off Wobbon because Wobbon are such a big part of Emmerdale, and they've been through so much. Just let them have a nice, happy storyline where they get married and adopt a little girl or a little boy, and just let them be happy, because I'm fed up with Wobbon always being doom and gloom. I mean, they've only just got right together. They got together back in February, so they've not even been back together that long. I'm annoyed that they always make Aaron's character, Danny Willis' character Aaron, go off the screen all the time, but I'm glad that him and Liv are having some bonding time. I'd like to see little snippets of them on holiday and stuff, which would be a good idea, or at least see Robert showing people photos of them on their holidays. But can't wait for them to get back, and apparently when Aaron gets back, they're going to be then starting on working on the Wobbon wedding, so I'm looking forward to that. And I've just been reassuring people, because they wouldn't kill off Robert or Aaron, because they've been building it up to this second wedding. So if they do, that would just be really cool, and they piss off a lot of Wobbon fandom people, the Wobbon fandom in general, just all of them. So I don't think they do that, because it would not be good for them, and they just deserve a break. And I really want Lachlan to be caught for what he did to his mum, his granddad, and his so-called best mate. Killing his mum and his granddad, I was like, oh, that's alright, they were idiots, I didn't like them. But when he killed Jerry off, that was it. He crossed the line. Poor, sweet, innocent Jerry killed off by his so-called best mate. It's ridiculous. So you best not lay a finger on Robert. I hope if he does like try and kill him or anything, I hope Robert makes it look like Lachlan has killed him, and Robert can reveal what Lachlan's like and get Lachlan locked up, because he's such a monster. I mean, look what he did to poor Rebecca, giving her all that brain damage. He's such a monster, and he needs to be stopped. And I went to some other soap spoilers and stuff, and I'm just going to forget about that Waterborne wedding Lachlan Robert thing now, because it's just stressing me out, and I don't need that kind of thing in my life right now. Tackle that when it comes round to the wedding. Hopefully it's not true, or I will literally kick off, and Emmerdale will literally have a war on their hands, because Wobbon is God for Emmerdale. Wobbon are just so good, and I'm just fed up with them always targeting Robert and Aaron. Every big stunt, they always have them, one of them in it. Like with the Lachlan and Robert have had history, but they haven't had any like horn clashing for and head bashing for ages. So I don't know what they're gonna make happen, but I just really hope Lachlan just stays clear from Robert and Aaron. And I hope that if he does do anything to Robert, that Aaron then goes after Lachlan and makes him pay, because I don't want anything bad happening to them. And I hope it's not true, and hopefully it's not too serious. but we just have to see where it goes. And I watched some episodes of Doctor Who, Supernatural, Buffy, and some other sci-fi stuff, and played on Minecraft, and played on COD, and the Wii, and Buzz, and played some other cards and board games with my siblings. And my younger brother had gone down to do gardening at our grandparents' house, and then he got back with my older sister. My younger sister got they got back. My older sister got back from being at school camp with her school, and my dad went back to work, and he got back, and then we went off to watch and look around at my brother and sister's art exhibition, to watch some little videos of the art and stuff, and like of the development of what they've been doing over the past few months. And my brothers and sisters' artwork was really good, and it's very nice, big proud brother moment there. And then there's a art piece with a really gorgeous Bratz doll, and I didn't get a photo of my younger sister or younger brother's work, but I got a photo of that doll because it was just such a beautiful doll. And so my younger sister kindly said she knows a person, and once all the artwork is being taken down, she'll ask if I could have that. So that's very sweet of her. Then we all got back home, and on Sunday it's Father's Day, and me and my younger brother are going to be going down to my grandparents' house to be doing some gardening, and then having a roast dinner there for lunch, and then we're going to come back home, and for tea we'll have a party tea for Father's Day for my dad, because my dad and mum are going to come with us with our siblings. But my younger sister's working. My older sister's just been back from school camp, so she's going to be resting. My older brother is up in uni. I think he's working, so it'll just be me and my younger brother down there for the afternoon gardening and having a bit of roast dinner. And yeah, we're having takeaway for tea, and it's just arrived now, so I'm just going off to have that, and then write my journal and watch this evening's soaps. I hope you've all had a lovely week, have a lovely Friday, and have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.